want to welcome you to Interpersonal Communication. I'm Professor Ann Duncan, and if you'll follow me for just a minute, I want to invite you into my office. Hopefully, even though you're an online student, that you might want to come to campus. And I would like you to encourage you to make my office one of your stops if you come to campus. And my friend here, Edgar, who's doing our camera work today, he's going to pan around the office and you're going to notice some things. For example, you're going to see a lot of photographs on the wall, and one of the things that I like to do when I'm not teaching and grading and doing all those kinds of things is to travel and to take some photographs. And I've been to some very interesting places. I've been to Australia, New Zealand. I've been to Hawaii a few times. I have been to Canada. I have been all over Europe and the British Isles, and quite a few states in our own country. And I love discovering new places. So I like taking pictures, particularly of animals. My absolute favorite is the dolphin over here from Disney World. And I just think dolphins are the neatest mammals. And I like elephants too, but dolphins I actually can swim with, so that's more fun. What do I do in my spare time when I'm not teaching about communication? Well, I like to work crossword puzzles, jigsaw puzzles, play slot games. I like to binge on Netflix and Amazon Prime and all the other little apps on television. I love mysteries, I love reading, I like good spy novels and that sort of thing. And I just enjoy all the kinds of people I meet in my classes. And the one thing about my online students is connecting with them. And so I enjoy seeing and hearing you, and when possible, meeting you face to face. The kind of food I like, anything that's not spicy. I can't take spicy food. I've been kidded that I have a total Irish throat, and I think that's probably true. Music, I'm not so much on music. In fact, the only radio station I really listen to is Radio Classics on Sirius in my car, because I like to listen to stories and radio shows and so forth. So I'm kind of an antique show buff where radio is concerned. But I grew up with television. I've seen quite a few historical events through television. And so while the computer and online and social media is your avenue, I'd have to say that television was a major avenue in my formative years. But I like all things electronic, and I try to keep up, and I try to utilize as much as possible. But anyway, here's my office, and if you have anxieties, I have a Care Bear. I also over here have a rocking chair, and so I've had quite a few students rock themselves while explaining various situations that they're having to deal with. I have photographs of family everywhere and my colleagues. It's my daughter who's the celebrity person. She is in a picture there with former President Bill Clinton and some members of Kid Rock and people of the 80s music scene when she was doing radio work in Dallas. But at any rate, this is my office, and I invite you to come and visit sometime and have a chat. Doesn't have to be about anything related to the course even. I'm usually here in the mornings on Mondays and Wednesdays from about 11 to 12:30 if my schedule holds, and I look to see you possibly then in person or possibly electronically. So welcome to the class. Let's get started.